Welcome to Blabbermouth. I'm Red Scott.
And I'm Phil Griffiths. Thank you for tuning in to Blabbermouth, where each episode we get comics to play games, talk shit, and go home with absolutely no prizes. In this series of episodes, 6 comics are competing in a tournament of Joke Boat, a Jackbox game where comics compete to write the best punchline. This is the fourth of the 4 preliminary rounds, where the top 3 comics will move on to the semifinals. And as chosen by you, you'll get to vote on that to get one step closer to being crowned Blabbermouth Joke Boat champion. All the rounds of the tournament are posted on our website, blabbermouth.live. You can check out all the previous rounds before that.
More importantly, we have a great lineup of comics. Let's introduce our contestants.
That's right. First up, we've got a sweet young boy all the way from Michigan. In 2019, he was the winner of the World Series of Comedy, and he's the live-action mascot for incels everywhere. Please welcome Ryan Goodcase.
Oh,
Ryan.
Thank you. Wow. Hey, Phil, did your kids teach you that word incel? That's pretty hip for you.
Yeah, I did have to. We took a woke class on a lot of stuff, so
oh, cool.
pretty good. That is. So, Ryan, when is the last time you've had sex?
Ooh, well, definitely before quarantine. I'll leave it at that. I'm
Nice.
respecting CDC guidelines, not having casual sex.
This does look like every view of a webcam girl. With what she sees is terrifying. But all right. Well, thanks. Where are you quarantining from? Where are you at?
I'm at my house in Atherton, California.
Mr. has a house. Nice.
I know, but no art on the walls for sure. Kind of a sociopath move, but it's fine.
Just come here to get made fun of. My feelings are already hurt.
We have another hour of just you. We've got them written down.
This is half the show for sure. All right, next up, we have, you can be sure to check out this next comic's debut comedy album, Lakeview. He's one of my favorite people in the Bay Area, one of the best comics. He also looks like if James Harden ate Hurley from Lost. Please welcome Kaseem Bentley.
Wow, you comics, wow.
Hey.
I'm the most famous person on this fucking bullshit. Shit. Except for Chey. Chey has a really nice credit. Hey, Phil, how are you doing? Beard's looking good.
I'm doing good. How is my beard intimidating you? Does it intimidate your beard?
Your beard looks like it votes away that doesn't align with mine. You know what I mean? I think it's a very all lives matter kind of beard going on there. I think it's like you look like Orange County Santa. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a really nice thing you got going on there. But I love Phil. He's so sexy. Look at him.
Phil and Kaseem feels very
like
spy versus spy.
Shut up, Red. Oh, Red. Like a racist baby. He doesn't like chocolate milk. He drinks the white milk. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I know you didn't ask that, but I'm doing very good. I'm here in an office at work because dreams don't come true. And I'm here talking to 4 other white people and Indian guy and Chey, the most successful person here because she doesn't like men. So that's really nice.
Key to success.
Yeah, that's it.
It's key,
All right.
Crystalia.
All right. Well, thanks, Kaseem, for joining us today. We have our next comic, runs 2 great shows in San Francisco called Beef Curtains, and the other one is Millennials Ruin Everything. Nice enough to fill in the last minute for Dom Jellin, but not nice enough to do an imitation of her. That's it for the whole show.
Disrespectful.
That whole joke. But welcome, Geneva Rust-Orta.
Hey everyone, I can't really follow much of my internet right now, so I hope that you can hear me talking. Not that it's improving your life whatsoever, but I just, it's nice to be heard.
Yeah, we can hear you. You're good. I think we got everything. Are you, where are you at? You look like you're in a hospice of some sort, or?
I'm looking after my older parents by eating their food and using their shitty Wi-Fi underneath their blanket right now.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Well, thanks for joining us. I appreciate you coming out. Let's see. We have next comic coming out representing the South Bay. He's performed at Desi Fest and San Francisco Sketch Fest. He's got a degree in physics that he doesn't use, and probably by being on the show now has another reason for his parents to be disappointed. Please welcome Ryan Sudhakaran.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on. This is good.
Hey, there he is. Do you just wake up from a nap, or how?
Yeah, no, my hair is becoming more and more like Swami-like as the days pass. Like I feel like I'm gonna be on the street in a few days.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if you're wearing headphones or not. It just looks like.
Yeah,
Nice.
no, I got them grafted.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they came with you. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining us again. We have another comedian joining the lab tonight. Can be seen on Funny AF on Revolt TV. A comic so cool that I feel like she should have a theme song following her around all the time. Please give it up for Chey Bell. There she is.
What's up?
What's up, Chey? How you doing?
What's up? I'm doing great. How you doing? You
I'm
looking
doing all right.
suave? You looking real sexy and suave?
Thanks.
Looking like black girl might try to holler. You know what I mean?
This is good. Where are you quarantining at? Where are you at?
I'm at the house. I'm in borderline Oakland, Alameda.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, I'm in the house.
Where are you? What have you been up to? What's been your quarantine move? What's your thing?
Well, I've been working for Instacart actually.
Oh.
And that's it's interesting, the world's getting rowdier. Black folks are trying to stake a claim and get some pride about themselves. And I decide I want to go deliver groceries for rich white people. So that's what's going on in my world. I got to pay rent. You know what I mean? Revolution's going on, but rent and shit got to be paid,
That is good. You got definitely, it's like they have a Trader Joe's Matters type vibe.
Yeah, that's it. Right.
Yeah.
White people groceries matter.
Yeah.
Good oranges and fresh fish. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's me. That's what I'm doing.
All right, we'll keep rolling here. Our last comic joining us tonight, one of the hosts of a very fun show called Talkies. He only needs one line to make you laugh, which is good because that's all you're going to get here tonight. Welcome, Land Smith.
Thank you. My name's Land. I love goofing off, being silly, and I think you're really going to see a lot of that here tonight.
We can't wait.
Do you have like some glass in front of a grow room behind you? What's happening?
This is my lush plant-filled apartment. It's a little out of focus, and it's still daytime over here.
On the background, but not your face.
Yeah, and it's an entirely different lighting, like a pale fluorescent lighting on my face.
Well, welcome. Happy to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, that's been great. Thank you all for joining us tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun. I think, Red, are you ready to get going here?
Let's get into it.
All right, let's get the game started. So in Joke Boat, our comics write punchlines to classic joke setups. Initially, you'll see it now, we're going to get the game started, and they'll start putting in kind of in a Mad Lib style, nouns, verbs, phrases that'll be used in the joke setups. Those comics, if you don't see it on your screen now, definitely start entering in. It looks like we're going to start here in a couple of seconds. So you'll just enter in your phrases, nouns, verbs, whatever. And then we'll go into round one. So they have about a minute here. You can enter in all your Mad Lib style topics, and then you can go from there.
Yeah, no, this is an interesting group of comics. Normally, the people who are on the show aren't as interested in telling me to shut up. So this is an exciting vibe. I like that. Kaseem keeping me in place. Also, I do feel like Ryan and Land are playing Madden against each other while this is going on. Is anybody else getting that vibe?
Yes.
Has the game started yet? I don't see it on my computer.
I had to refresh.
Yeah, refresh.
Oh, crap.
I need to refresh.
Yes,
Yeah.
you might need to refresh.
Okay, I see it.
There you go.
Cool.
So you got about 20 seconds here to catch
shit.
up.
Mine. I refreshed like 3 times. Nothing.
All right, we're already off to a great start. This is going to be awesome. So you don't see you're not being prompted to fill in anything?
No.
Oh, crap.
All right.
Cool. Let's see where we're at. So who got to enter in your phrases and stuff already?
I did.
No.
I got one
No,
in.
Chey, you were just going to sit there and let it happen?
No,
All right, listen, apparently some people can't figure out how to keep a browser open.
All right.
It's okay, fine.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to take the game off of the screen, and then we are going to exit out of here and start the game over again for the comics. All right, comics, go to jackbox.tv. There should be a code on my screen. Well,
This happens like with a lot of game shows, right? They just
yeah,
have to
with
start
the code
over.
right there. Do not say the code out loud because the audience is not supposed to connect to that code yet.
Yeah. So look on red screen. You'll see the code comics to enter.
Yeah, I've seen Jeopardy episodes where they just pull out the power to all the screens,
Mhm.
Got it.
Reboot everything.
reboot it.
It's
category
important.
by category.
Yeah.
The first time you start the game is never any fun anyway.
All right. So comics, let us. You're almost all there. One more. I think we need.
Put it in the chat.
Geneva.
I just need it in a different way than. Oh, found it. Okay,
There you go.
thank you.
No
Yeah,
worries.
so enter in that code that you see on red screen, and then select your catchphrase. All right.
Perfect.
And now we're off.
All right.
So now I think, so once we get this going here, you guys will be presented. This is where you guys will enter in your nouns, verbs, phrases in the Mad Lib style. And those will be the topics for the joke setups. So also, if you guys are watching live at home, you guys can go to Jackbox TV, and we'll put the code up here in a second. You can enter in, and then you'll be a part of the audience. You'll vote along with the game as we go.
Is it working for you, Chey?
Yes.
You there? You're not just like staring at something like something's
No,
happening?
I got it. I'm
Excellent.
Got it.
Very
All right.
pleased. All right,
you got
so
40 seconds.
yeah, audience, if you go to Jackbox.tv on a browser, on a tablet, on a phone, and then enter in the code that is above Phil's left side. You can point up to it now, Phil, if you want. It's right there. And then you will be able to vote. Audience votes count evenly with the comics, and I prefer the audience votes to the comic votes. There's a lot of collusion happening in these games. People pretending there's technical difficulties when they're not, when they want to do over.
Yeah. 3 seconds, 3 more seconds. And then we're going to go into the second part of round 1 here.
All right.
Right. So now,
In round 1, comics will be provided with 2 classic joke setups, and they will have this 2 minutes and 45 seconds to submit punchline for these corny ass jokes. That's what's happening right now. Once they're submitted, comics are going to perform their jokes against each other in a head-to-head manner, with the other comedians and audience voting as to which one they like best. And as we mentioned before, you, the audience, can vote, and we would prefer that you would. Jackbox.tv, audience code SZPX, which is, again, just over Phil's left shoulder. And also, you know what? I'll enter it in the live chat here, just for good measure.
Yep. Yeah, the audience vote's a big part of the game for sure. Definitely can determine the winner. So please, if you're watching, feel free to do that. Also, the comics Joke Boat graciously gives you guys a catchphrase to say after your joke. They're corny, hokey, they make no sense at all. But we fully encourage the comics to lean into those and give it their all performance effort. Again, they don't mean anything. They're just dumb and probably just won't make sense at all. So, but it's a good part. So feel free to lean into that and make your shitty jokes better.
Very excited about that. This is the final preliminary round, which means going forward, everybody, after this time, which you've already committed to watching, will have played the game before, will know what's going on. We'll be able to fill in all the words at the beginning. It's going to be an exciting time.
Yeah, we've had some good comics so far come through, and we've had, obviously the third round was a big switcheroo. We had internet cut out on us, so we had a good. We had to redo around, but we came out of it on top. I think we have a good group of people in the semis already, and then again 3 more tonight.
Does the audience get to vote on whose banter is better between you and Red, Phil?
Yes, they do, by just not showing up anymore.
Yeah,
They can vote. They can vote neither or good enough.
Ryan's very strong. He's already 30 seconds. He's clearly done writing jokes. He's feeling strong about it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm kind of a whiz kid.
Yeah. Look more like a school shooter, but sure. Whiz kid, school shooter,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do.
Makes the bullets whiz, huh?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Genuinely
I feel
good.
confident against one person in this room.
Goodcase is genuinely one of the funniest people I know when he's not writing a manifesto.
That's half sweet.
All right, time's up there.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right.
Anything I said.
It's good. It sounds like at least one person got both of their jokes done and is excited about it. All right. So first up, we're going to have Ryan Suds. You're going to be reading our first joke. Are you ready, Ryan?
Yes.
It will ask you on your screen if you want to read the joke. There's no option. You always have to read the joke. There's nobody else to read the joke.
Okay. All right. Middle school for me was like Peter Pan. Full of delusion and tight pants. I was fat. Hello, depression.
You were fat? You didn't specifically order tight pants? You were just like, this is...
Nah, yeah, they didn't have any of my size. I look like a chocolate ice cream cone. Do you visualize that?
See,
Were they hand-me-downs or you got original? You were the oldest or youngest?
No, I think my parents just didn't know how to buy clothes for me. It was all like Costco, like discount rack, whatever was there. Just that.
All right, Chey, you ready?
Yep.
All right, so you'll be performing this joke. Here we go.
You ever notice how Mr. Clean looks like a white racist?
All right, done.
You mean Uncle Mr. Clean? Clearly one of my family members.
Mr. Racial cleansing.
He does a lot of donations. He does a lot of good works. I don't know why you'd bring him into this.
Mr. Clean with 3 Ks.
Extra clean. Huh?
All right. Audience, if you haven't already, jackbox.tv, now is the time to vote between those first 2 jokes.
Right.
Why does the black guy look like me?
Why the black guy cross-eyed? What's going on?
I mean, the cat's also cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
They're both cross-eyed.
Yeah, but the cat looks like normal. Cat looks normal. If you saw that black guy walking down the street, you'd obviously kill him. I think that's
Came in heavy for Chey.
All right.
Oh, Chey killing it.
4-2 against Ryan.
About time.
why the black people gotta be killing it? I mean,
hey man, it's our time right now.
I don't know what's going on in this game.
Don't rain on the black parade. Shut up.
The cops in the audience.
All right, Goodcase, you ready?
Yeah. All right. So a group of teachers walk into a bar and only buy 1 drink because it's all they can afford. Is this your jealousy? Thanks for the snaps.
That was a solid A- joke and a C- delivery. I've never had somebody on the show read it like
As a fellow,
it was a chore that they had to fill. That's passing. That's passing. The teachers would tell you.
oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna make sure I deliver the next one, Red.
I'm gonna feel
Red
it.
Bull Scott over here. This guy's amped up, man. It's lordy.
All right, Geneva, you ready?
I think so.
Excellent.
Never exuded more confidence than that.
Christ. It's like,
I don't think I am. Okay, good. Yeah.
I just
I'm getting excited. Got a girl waiting for a text from Crystalia.
There you go.
My grandma said the best part of riddles is
How about that delivery, Red?
That delivery, I mean, it started strong. It started strong. I thought it was going somewhere. I was committed. I felt an expectant silence. There was a lot to commend that joke reading up until it stopped being a joke reading. Every part of the joke that was read was good. All right, audience vote. Goodcase and Geneva.
Yeah. If you're not voting at home yet, go to jackbox.tv and enter the code SZPX, and you can vote along with us.
All right, comics went 2-1. Only half of them voted. This is a very chill group.
Like the
Audience came in heavy for Goodcase.
I can't vote on it. I'd vote for whoever's black all the time.
Good.
That would be Ryan.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for this one, Kaseem?
Yeah.
You're gonna read it off Red's.
Yeah, it's going to be off of Zoom.
Oh, okay. Got it. I knew that. I call my bedroom the campsite because it's different than SF, but I get scared when I see a gay bear.
Okay.
It's homophobic.
Catchphrase, try the biscuit, which he didn't feel like committing to.
I wish you would tag all your jokes like that. Like, that was homophobic. That was racist.
Oh, that's like COVID's so great. I'm coming back full on, like just everything. Like it's like kill the Jews.
All right.
That was homophobic.
Yeah.
All right. You ready, Ryan? Suds?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
ready. Why did the pot cross the road? Because he's a racist and wanted to avoid the kettle.
Mm.
Do you guys get that? Because the pot called the kettle black. Do you guys? Okay.
That's hilarious. If you hate black people in pots, I mean, or kettles, that's a great joke.
All right.
I was killed by a kettle.
Comics and audience, this is the time where you vote. Jackbox.tv.
But
SZ.
everybody here knows parables.
PX.
Comics, make sure you're voting on your
I
screen
can't
there.
vote on this. I don't know.
It's on your phone.
It's where you entered your joke.
Even if you're a felon, you can
doesn't-
vote. And
I
join.
can't
Reload.
showing my phone to the screen like an idiot. Like it won't let me do it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, because if you're in this round, you can't vote.
Devon
You're like,
Kaseem.
Yeah, you're in this one.
Ooh.
Oh, audience came back.
Comics went for Kaseem. Audience went for Ryan Heavy.
Yeah.
What?
Highlighted
Anybody
the
else
pot
here know
word.
idioms?
This is ridiculous.
All right. Land, are you ready to speak?
Yeah.
It's happening.
Okay. My love life is like Don Draper. I call my dong John Ham. Did somebody say supper time? Okay, I kind of dropped the ball on that one. I'll admit it.
No, I think that was good.
I think your reading of it was the dry reading was good.
Did you remember that you had written that? Just the look on your face suggested to me that it was new.
No, I have the memory of a goldfish. That was brand new to me.
A goldfish.
All right, good case. You ready?
I'm ready. All right. I like my sex like I like my lasagna, just like Mama used to make. Mwah. Is this your jealousy?
All right. It's time to vote between those two. My love like is like Don Draper. I call my dong John Ham. And lasagna, just like Mom used to make.
To clarify, my joke is implying that I had sex with my mom. Just want that to be.
Mhm,
You
mhm.
can see it on your face.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
was wondering.
Valuable clarification.
Does your mom look like you, Ryan?
A little bit.
That's
A
fine.
little bit more Ellen than me. Ellen DeGeneres.
Does she wear glasses?
No, sometimes.
I mean,
I got swept there.
You was a woman. You would look like Geneva. Whatever.
Because we have glasses and we're white, Kaseem.
Nah, because you both are autistic. I mean, that's what that. Come on. You're not still on the game with the riffs. Come on, baby. Black Lives Matter.
That was ableist. All right.
Yeah, that round comics went 2 for 1 for Goodcase, but the audience went, I believe, 4 to 1 for Land.
I don't like the mom sex.
They do not.
Bunch of babies. What a bunch of babies, man.
Bunch of Italians in there.
All right, Chey, you are up.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the Italians, they live with their moms? Or okay.
Yeah.
A nasty little shill. Because after sex, I'm dirty and worn in.
Sad. It's like
Who ordered historical fiction? I don't know about that. All right, Kaseem. Kaseem
All right,
versus Chey, finally.
woo. All right, Thriller in Manila.
Black on black. Don't do the black on black crime, brother.
Hey, sister. I'm just trying to make it. All right. Marriage is a lot like chopsticks. Chinese people are better with it. Come on. That's a good case.
Well,
Come on, baby. We've seen Chinese families, 9 to a house. Come on, baby.
yeah, but genuinely, why do you think Chinese people are better at marriage?
I don't know. It's a racist. He was going to die first. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. They never look
For
happy.
honor.
Just roll them with it. All right. Chey and Kaseem.
Ooh, come on, baby. Bring it home. The
Very
black
excited.
woman looks like she's into domestic violence, bro. What the heck is her eyes?
Whatever.
Their eyes are all like that.
I know.
There's
I
no,
The white eyes.
there's no
white eyes.
avatars.
Come
Come on.
Ooh,
squeak
one
that.
single vote. Chey.
Wait. Is Chey the one? Yeah, that's me.
Or somebody
No.
didn't know what they was doing 20 minutes ago.
Pulled it out. There it is.
No.
Geneva, you are up.
Great. Can't wait. Like my whips. Devoted completely and entirely to my own pleasure and secret desires in my heart.
Why are you using parts of your diary? It's a joke.
Also, I like the location switch. You're outside now.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
wow.
no,
Are you back outside?
I still have a better house than you.
Okay.
Man.
Out of my mom's house.
Rough.
I love the Geneva. She's like on the set of Midsommar. This is crazy. It's crazy. Real hipster shit happening.
there was a moment where I was pretty sure we were in another Taken movie, just chasing her down the hallway.
I mean, Geneva doesn't even live there. She's a squatter. That's all I'm saying.
All right, you are up, Land.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Have you ever tried dumbbelling? That's when you lift dumbbells. Wait for it. Did somebody say supper time?
All right, we have Geneva's I like my friends like I like my whips, and Land's dumbbells. I would like to point out that Geneva typed a lot more. You're getting a lot more value per letter.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did
like
misspell heart, so there may be some points deducted there. We're not sure.
And
The joke
pleasure.
is like a piano album Apple title. This is Apple album.
All right.
Audience split pretty evenly on that one, but one more for Land, and both comics voting for Land as well.
Wow.
What? Wow.
Yeah, not all comics
there was-
voting on that one.
Yeah, it was kind of a. Both were bad.
Band in the lead.
All right, at the end of the first round, in sixth place, Geneva with 650. In fifth place, Kaseem with 740. Ryan Suds with 1,060. In third place, Goodcase with 1,350. Chey with 1,500. In first place, Land with 1,600. Reminder, the top three move on. The bottom three do not.
Oh, wow.
That is how that goes.
All right.
That depends a lot on whether you want to be on the show again, whether you want to keep showing up for Zoom calls.
It is very important.
Yeah.
Which side you fall on.
Opt-out option, I guess. All right, so now we're going to go into round two. In round two, it's rewrite time. The comics will rewrite their opponent's punchline
No.
from round one. They will then have their punchline go head-to-head against the original and have the comedians and audience vote on it again to see which one they like better. This is a big round for everybody. You guys got 2 minutes to rewrite one joke.
Yeah, it is only one joke you are rewriting. You have 2 minutes. And remember, if somebody picked your joke, you should be very offended because they looked at that one and they were like, I can top that.
Yeah, it's a big slap in the face for sure.
Come on.
You should take it very personally.
All right, so this is preliminary round 4. Next week, we have the first of the semis happening on the 20...
What do you mean next week? It's Monday.
No, it's this week.
It's this week.
24th.
2 days from now.
Yeah, 24th and the 26th, we'll have the semifinal rounds. Another 6 comics battle out to get to the finals. We have a great lineup already. So we'll see which 3 tonight move on to the final round or final semis. That's why they're called semis, not finals. You get it. We're going to move on.
This part, I never quite understand the background. It's some series of volcanoes and palm trees. Don't know how that relates to rewriting jokes. This is where the captain pisses himself. This is a very important frame that I feel like resonates very strongly.
It is weird that it's a penis character
he is an
Urinating
animated
himself.
dick, and they never talk about it.
Yeah.
But we do. That's why you watch this show instead of playing Joke Boat with your friends, who are less funny, but are much more into the taglines.
45 more seconds, comics.
I didn't get my joke.
You might want to hit reload.
Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Sometimes comics are on these shows and they just finish responding to Chris D'Elia and they realize they're supposed to be rewriting a joke.
It is nice that he waited almost a minute to let us know.
I honestly think he finished the joke and he just wants to show off. He just wants to be like, "Oh yeah, I fired this off in 15 seconds." All right, and this is the captain who's trying to explain why he thought Chris D'Elia was his favorite comic. That's why he's sweating.
He looks really shook up about it.
All right, Chey, are you ready?
Your first up.
You're first up.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see who you challenged.
My love life is like Don Draper. It looks good, but only a few can handle it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
Ooh. I like
All right.
it.
Sounds like a Tinder bio.
Yeah.
I like that. So here we go. This time, there's no second part. You just choose Chey's, it looks good, or the original Land, I Call My Dong, John Hamm.
So wouldn't Dong Draper be much better for a penis name? Not to rewrite a rewrite, but it's kind of right there.
Comics went 3-0. Audience went 5-3, but Land still comes out ahead in that one.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right there. I mean, I didn't have the time, you know.
No, it's fair. I don't mean to criticize. All right.
That's better. Sure.
Give me notes on this joke.
All right. Good case.
Mm-hmm.
It is nice we get to watch Kaseem text other comics right now.
I
about
call
how bad
my
they do it.
bedroom the campsite because the standard of cleanliness is lower than most other places. Thank you, Chey.
That was very matter of fact. Point.
Yeah.
All right. Good cases. Standard of cleanliness is lower than most places versus Kaseem's because it's different than SF, but I get scared when I see a gay bear.
Homophobia.
Good case, not homophobic, but it is classist. People love dunking on poor people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why is that
Homophobia versus
poor?
depression.
Campsite? It's just dirty.
I mean, he used to say that, but you were just in San Mateo, just visiting a buddy.
All right.
All right, Geneva, you're up. You ready?
Geneva?
Geneva?
Or she's frozen.
Great.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Why did the pot cross the road? Because it's COVID and the kettle's life matters.
Oh, that's two topics in one.
The more topics you mention, I feel like some San Francisco woke-ass audiences are going to be like, I feel for all those things.
He added a topic
Vote
to
both.
mine.
Because it's COVID and kettle life matters, or the original, because he's a racist and wanted to avoid the kettle.
This is.
Oh, only one comic voted. All right.
One comic
abstained.
voted for Geneva.
I would vote, but I can't vote in this damn thing.
Wait,
This is-
Yeah,
I
we specifically turned out voting for you.
He's a felon.
All right, Land.
Okay.
Man, they really meant that.
I like my sex like I like my lasagna. Lots of ricotta cheese.
Ooh.
All right. We get your game.
That might be a medical condition, Land. You should probably get that checked
Yeah.
out.
We should really search it.
It's a low
I'm just
to-
imagining Viva right now.
I'm not. Please.
This
is
is a
not-
really bad
not related.
infection.
Not related to anything of my real life.
I don't know about that.
No, don't back down.
I hear
gotta
somebody
mean your
crying in the
jokes.
background. I heard Viva cry. That's what.
Yeah,
that's what
I'm
it was.
texting her right now.
Some comedy store shit happening.
Yeah, what's going on, dude?
I don't know what's happening with Geneva, but she looks like she's about to cry down in the corner there.
That gets me. No, she's smiling.
Kid just
Smiling
fell
and crying in the
apart.
Are you okay, Geneva?
Yeah, I'm. Everything is 5 seconds behind, but I'm following.
Perfect. Well, you're responding on time, so that's incredibly prescient of you to assume what we're going to say and then respond to it. All right. Ryan Suds, you ready?
Yeah.
So
You ever
stupid.
notice how Mr. Clean looks like he probably bleaches that booty?
Probably
He
does.
does, yeah. Probably clean down there.
I mean, how do you think he got that nickname? Just because he's bald?
His bald people lick his ass.
Homophobia.
Watch that Kriznak.
Okay, let's not get all gay parade here. This is real
Clean
shit.
booty says a lot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Clean butthole.
Oh, there it is.
Everybody came in heavy
Oh, yeah.
for probably bleaches that booty.
Yeah.
That's right. Booty. I think they all love the booty. That's where.
I mean, he could be a racist and bleach his
And
booty.
specifically bleached
Yeah, you can.
assholes.
That's how white he is. That's how much he loves being white. He's
All right, this is the game. If you
Even
recall,
my
this
ass
was
is white.
the first round. And then the final scores.
Oh,
Dang, Ryan.
Man, I got
Ew.
Where'd you come from?
ayo.
That butthole joke.
In
Yeah,
last
butthole.
place, Kaseem is going to have to text Crystalia that he only got 850. Didn't even hit four figures.
I'm not good on game shows. I don't know what it is.
Geneva.
Game shows are for the white man.
Geneva came in fifth with 1,250. Chey with 2,440. Goodcase with 3,440. Land in second with 4,260. And in first place, the final preliminary round joke boat champion,
Booty.
Ryan Suds.
Did you just lose power?
Hey.
Did I just? Yeah, no, Ryan's, it's been getting darker and
Oh,
darker.
yeah. Yeah. I don't even know where the light switch is here. I'm in my girlfriend's
Oh
apartment.
man, too bad there's no prize money. You could pay the electric bill.
Yeah. Spending
So-
a lot of time doing this.
so
I'm
again-
homeless too, so it really fits.
To remind everybody,
But then the first winter wandering from ISIS over there. What's going on?
I'm in a cave. Osama's next door.
this is turn the lights on, man. This is creepy, dude. This is like
I don't know where the switch is. This is it. This is my life now.
anonymous. What's going on?
to remind everybody, the top three move on. That means we're going to see Goodcase, Land, and Ryan Suds in the semifinal round. And unfortunately, this is the last time we will see Chey, Geneva, and Kaseem. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you. You can find us here, blabbermouth.live. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe so you get notifications about future shows. Hit the bell for notifications. Our next show, the first semifinal round, is just in 2 days. It's on Wednesday. Come out. The text on this is wrong. Don't believe that. Don't believe everything that you read. We spent all the time getting Phil's face looking good before the show. We couldn't be bothered to figure it out. So it's going to be Wednesday, June 24th at 8 p.m., which is exactly what it says. Let's see. Right now.
Now.
All right. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Have a good evening.